In this video, I'm going to show you how to put a woman in her place and the benefits of doing so. This will keep the relationship on your terms. Putting her in her place is not about ever putting your hand on her or yelling at her. I'm making this video in response to the comments on the last video where I talk about the things women want men to do but never say. If you haven't seen it, I invite you to watch it and find out about the other things women want you to do but never say. And if they want a man who sets boundaries for them, or in other words, who knows how to put them in their place, just look around you and you'll see that women prefer the man who doesn't let himself be put down over the one who is a total jerk. We live in a time period of men who are too afraid to put them in their place. When they treat them badly, women will test you. They do this to test a man's strength. These tests are easy to pass when you meet a woman for the first time and you are just trying to have sex. But once you start dating a woman with an intention of a more formal relationship, that is when things get difficult. This is when the real tests will appear. The importance of knowing how to put a woman in her place is to prevent her from behaving badly towards you, to prevent her from disrespecting you. A woman must respect a man in order to be attracted to him. In fact, it is a prerequisite for her to have sexual interest in you. And she can only respect you if you stand up to her nonsense. Controlling a woman does not mean you hit her or lay a hand on her. Don't do that either. It does not mean yelling and arguing with her all the time. It can definitely involve a stern and powerful voice, but you should use this sparingly and use it to end conversations, not to start a shouting match. Putting a woman in her place involves number 1, be firm when you set standards for the relationship, as mentioned above, and she starts breaking them, you can call her out directly, so that's when you sit her down and tell her firmly, but not emotionally, about her transgressions. You can tell her that she's breaking the terms and she needs to change. But if you didn't set standards and she continues to go against what you want, even after you've asked her nicely, you need to take 1 minute and tell her that what she's doing is not something you want from your woman and that she needs to change. Similar to what you said above, keep in mind that she may get defensive because these terms are new to her. As long as you've been masculine, satisfied her in bed, and maintained your integrity, you should be able to get her to agree with you. But even if she's made mistakes, you need to put your foot firmly on the ground and remain strong. In fact, she's probably longing to break up with you and start a relationship with someone else. This is where you need to say goodbye and move on. No one is indispensable. Remember number 2, stand up for yourself. Don't kiss her ass or let her walk all over you. Learn to say no and learn to be nice without being a soft-hearted people pleaser. You can't always be nice and available. Don't run around every time she calls and says things like, "Can you come pick me up at my house and take me out to eat?" The idea is that you say something like, "I'd like to, but I won't because I have things to do." You have to learn to be nice without being a softie, because no one respects someone who is soft. On the contrary, they take advantage of them. Number 3, ignore or withdraw attention. The first thing you should do in most cases to put her in her place is to ignore her or take attention away from her. This is the best way to handle women who are not your girlfriend or with girlfriends that you haven't set standards with yet. If you set standards and she is breaking them, you can skip this and go straight to being firm. However, I know most of you didn't set standards at the beginning of your relationships. I know I certainly didn't when I was younger, but we can work with that when a woman goes against what you want, but it's not worth breaking up or cutting up yet. Just ignore her. Give her less attention, hang out with her less, go to the gym more, focus more on yourself. Come home a little later than normal, if you already live together, but use that time to focus on you, to work on yourself and not to waste time. Let her chase you, let her be the one to ask you out. Basically, play a game of terror with her. Mind you, I'm not saying you do this with everyone, just the ones you don't have a formal relationship with and there's no intention of it being one. To this, you can add a layer of being colder and more distant. This should be that she chases you if she tells you that you're distant. You can be direct and tell her that you don't like her behavior. Being direct will cause drama up front, but she'll know what she needs to do to change. This is what I prefer to do in relationships. She knows that you're being cold. By the way, women aren't stupid and they can tell, so getting to this point will make her change sooner rather than later. This will also help put her in her place in the future if she goes back to her behavior. You can just say that you're busy and focused on other things. I have done this before and it works, but personally, if you want to have a healthy relationship in any way, whether formal or informal, I think being direct is the best option. You have to be very careful of who you use this technique with. Because even though it is very effective, you will not be able to have a long-term healthy relationship with this woman, because you will never set your standards, instead you will be avoidant again. It's fine for short-term flings. Just be aware that it's not ideal for real relationships. Okay, so why do you need to know how to put a woman in her place? Know how to handle a woman? It's absolutely vital to the relationship because it's so important. I'm going to stress it again. Controlling a woman is critical because it gives you 1 respect 2 she respects your leadership, it respects you as a man, 3 it keeps her feminine, 4 it keeps her attracted and in love with you. If you want to be in control of your life, you need to lead any relationship you're in with a woman. You need to be the leader, especially with your girlfriend or wife. If you let them lead, it will have a negative domino effect on the rest of your life. You need her to respect you. Too many guys are so quick to throw away the respect they have for themselves, for any woman. When this happens, shit goes downhill. We'll get to that in 1 minute. When you stop disrespecting her and put her in her place, you get a much more feminine woman. She will be more loyal, sweet and submissive to you, and you will be able to keep her attracted to you throughout the relationship, which means she will chase your validation all the time. She will chase you for love and you two can have a solid relationship. What happens when you don't put her in her place? That's when you get all the negatives that probably led you to this site. First of all, you get things like 1. She tests you more and more by giving you silly tests. 2. She takes power over you. 3. She leaves you or cheats on you. 4. You are unhappy and confused. And even worse, you have an emotional instability that doesn't let you move forward. Well, and lastly, a personal tip that will help you a lot. Don't put your happiness in her. The easiest way to make sure that you can always control any woman and especially your life is to not put all your happiness in her. She can increase your happiness. Yes, it is hard not to when you have a high-quality woman who adds value to your life and who you want. And that is what we all want with a woman when we are looking for a relationship. But do not put all your happiness in one woman when you stay focused on your purpose, but still satisfy her adequately and maintain your leadership. Controlling your woman when necessary will be an easy side effect. You like having her in your life, but you know you can replace her if she does not meet your values. This will allow you to enjoy the relationship while also giving you the ability to stop the disrespect and keep her in her feminine energy. And if you still don't understand, here are some examples when she tells you, "We are not going to have sex. I feel tired today." Putting her in her place would be good. "You just wasted a lot of my time and energy that I have put into being with you today. So if that is your attitude, you can go, please. I have more important things to do," although it is good to be strong with those who waste your time and tell them to leave. Obviously, this is not the right time to do it, but the woman is doing it to test you. Be careful only when you are a couple and when it is consensual. If it is a woman who is meeting her for the first time, obviously one is or is not, you have to respect that. Another example, and in another situation, could be when you are at a bar with your girlfriend or partner and she says something like, "Buy me another round for my friend and me." Maybe you don't have a problem spending money on her, but you agree that she is taking advantage of you a little and is practically charging you for her company. Putting it in his place would be something like, "What makes you think I have to pay for what you and your friend consume? Or what are you charging me for your company?" And if that is your attitude, then you might as well find another man who has no problem paying you and your friend. And again, this will probably make you lose the interaction when it would have been better to just invite them and be done with it. But if it is already your partner or someone you are already in a serious relationship with and it is not seeming to you that you always have to invite everything, you can simply respond like in the example. Another example is, if she wants to take her friend out on a date or even a friend and you have a problem with this, be honest and say, "I asked you out because I find you interesting and I want to spend time alone with you." If she persists, you could say something like, "I would certainly like to meet your friend later. I'm sure if he's your friend, he's very nice and I'd be interested in getting to know him, but in the meantime, I offered you my time on a one-on-one basis. And I know you've been in this situation, where she comes with her friend, her cousin, even her friend, and that's pretty awkward." Another very common situation that we've all been in, and you've probably seen friends go through a bad time because of these kinds of comments. It's when she criticizes you in front of her friends, and it doesn't matter if you're just starting the relationship, if it's formal or not. You shouldn't allow this in any situation. Be honest and say you have a right to your opinion and I prefer that you express it freely. But this is not the time or place. I feel a little offended and I usually don't go out with people who disrespect me. It's about defending yourself and not letting yourself be trampled on. Because once they do it, they'll do it again and each time more humiliating and worse than the last. In these examples, we kindly pointed out that she wasn't respecting us, but we gave her the opportunity to correct her behavior. Don't forget to subscribe. It would help me a lot to keep making these videos. Give it a like if you liked it. Comment. What do you think about it? I'll read you in the comments. If you want more advice and more tips on how to put it in its place, or more examples like the one above, leave it to me in the comments. I'll be reading you and I'll make a video about it. Remember that everything is a process of continuous improvement. Nothing is achieved overnight. That said, thanks for watching. Until next time.